MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Today, Getaway Day, the finale of this 4-game set between the Fresno Grizzlies and the Salt Lake Bees. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jamie Barrera will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here comes the first pitch. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup and they present a ton of challenges. Not only do they have good approaches at the plate, but they're in the top of the league at driving the baseball out of the ballpark. At the end of the day, they say solos won't kill you, but that 2-3 run bomb, when the game's on the line, that'll put you away.
Striding in, Kyle Tucker. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. Leaves a slider right over the middle. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it, the left fielder, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, center fielder, Gary Cox.
Now at the plate, Gary Cox, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. Barrera comes at hitters with a good hard fastball, one that's certainly fun to watch.
He's a throwback to kind of guys that he likes his fastball. It's a good fastball, not the best fastball in the game, and he's not afraid to throw it. And you know what else, Matty D? He goes right at the hitters.
He'll try again. 1-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. David Paulino is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Eric Young Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. So, guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Giro, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
Into the box, Nolan Fontana, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A fastball that he's way out in front of, a swing and a miss. Line drive to center field. Cox is there, and he has it for the first out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Matty, taking a look at the research packet and now taking a look at the lineup. This team has to know one thing. Do not make this a bullpen game. They have to attack the starter, be aggressive in the early innings, and try and manufacture a few runs, because if this becomes a bullpen game, they are in trouble. They have monsters lurking behind those walls.
So digging in now, number 59. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. From the belt, the pitch. Fly ball into straightaway left. Giving chase is Fisher, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, designated hitter, Jabari Blash.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jabari Blash, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. He's set. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Here's the 0-1. This is line to left. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Into the box now, number 2. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. So now 2 men in scoring position. Young at third, Blash on at second with 2 down. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
2-0 count. Here it comes. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because They don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. An inning in the books, no score here on the show. So here's the cleanup hitter, Yuli Gurriel. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd. Here comes the first pitch. The high fastball is in there. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arms, and just a leader on the field.
Digging in, J.D. Davis. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Low with a fastball here. In the dirt even. It's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. A ball and a strike.
The count's 1-1.
The 1-1 home. Is a slider taken for a ball. Missed with a slider.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Full count now, 3-2. There's ball 4.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Tyler White will bat next. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued 0-0.
Derek Fisher the next to bat, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. The tag gets 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Striding into the box, Max Stassi. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Grizzlies are out in front, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Taylor Ward, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Taylor Ward.
First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit. But unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Jose Rojas is on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit in the air out to right. Tucker has a beat on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Settling in now, Jose Rojas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Dribbled to the right side, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch. Another full count offering on its way. Again, he sends it out of play. The 3-2 one more time. He loses him on ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Set to get his day started, Alberto Trinfel, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Rojas stands at first with one out. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
You can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Digging in, number 95. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively. He's set and the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Two out with the man at first. Cold strike 0-2.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to beautiful Orange County, California. We get set for the top of the 3rd from Angel Stadium in Anaheim. Set to get his day started, Sierra, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here's the first pitch to him, and he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, Right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Digging in to try it again, Kyle Tucker. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch of the at bat. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Young Jr. has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Gary Cox.
At the plate, Gary Cox. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Cox, a California-born ball player, is very likely going to be an all-star this year, at least according to the vote totals. He came into today leading all center fielders in the league.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the all-star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the all-star game right now.
Sierra is off of first with 2 away. Outside, 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
A runner on first with 2 away. Count remains full. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Lifted down the line in left. Rojas into foul territory. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 3-2. He spoils another one and will do it again. Another full count pitch home. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Full count still. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. 2-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 9 on the year, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down in the zone, get himself back in this count.
2-1 now. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. The 2-2. Takes this the other way to right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. But two come across to score in the inning courtesy of this two-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. Fresno leads this one 3-0. Here's Eric Young Jr. now.
Leading off for Salt Lake.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
In there, strike one.
0-1's the count.
Popped him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he goes the other way with it. High and deep down the left field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Standing in now, Nolan Fontana. Sliced hard down the left field line. And this is a fair ball heading out toward the 330 sign. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run also comes in to score, making it a two-run ball game.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
In now, number 59. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the four umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling. And it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time. But if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A runner at second, nobody out. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely as they also push across his score to make it a one-run game.
A designated hitter, Jabari Blash.
Here's Jabari Blash as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. No one out with a runner at second. Pitch is popped up. Gurriel on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 2.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 2. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. '50th pitch of the game on its way, and it's 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
2-2.
Still only one out in the inning. Line to the right side. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Standing in, Taylor Ward. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
The 1-2 is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone.
Boy, you can see that he was dialed in on his curve from the second he released it. He saw the spin, knew it was coming back over the plate, and just crushed it. He was tracking it all the way.
The batter.
Into the box, Jose Rojas. And he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Four runs here in this half inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Cox. And that ends the inning. So they score 4 times on 4 base hits. No errors and no one left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Bees lead it 4-3. Now batting, J.D. Davis. He drew a walk his first time up.
Third baseman, J.D. Davis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Davis brings in a batting average resting just under .320 and a look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Nope.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Tyler White will bat next. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Fastball that just misses inside.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
2-0 count. The pitch finds the zone. Strike 1.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Derek Fisher is on deck. Set. Here's the 3-1. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Davis stands at second with no outs. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Derek Fisher the next to bat as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Here comes the 0-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And over to third now is the runner.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, as a pitcher, you never want to hit a guy, but he's been struggling early, and the hitters have owned the inside part of the plate, so maybe this will help him reclaim the inner half and start to become more effective. Has to command it in there, though.
Into the box now, Max Stassi, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Under it is the left fielder. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the tying run will score on the sacrifice fly, as it's now a 4-4 ball game.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Into the box, Sierra. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. A run, a hit, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 4-4. Digging in, Alberto Trinful. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Now here's the pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Now at the plate, number 95 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Stepping in now, Eric Young Jr. as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Here's the 1-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And that misses 2-2. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Standing in now, Nolan Fontana, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Played on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Into the box, number 59, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Tight game here early on. 4-4 the score here in inning number 4. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp.
Leading off for the Grizzlies, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
First delivery to him on the way. Changeup in for a strike.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity.
The count now at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Into the box now, Kyle Tucker. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Trimple from shallow right. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
It's fair to say that early on at least the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. Ready to take his hacks again, Gary Cox, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Behind 0-2 now. Fifth inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. The next 1-2 pitch. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. On a line, that's a base hit. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
Hey, Dero, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1. Cox, the runner at first with 2 gone. Right on the corner, 2-2. The 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder has a beat on it. And that's the 3rd out. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Mike Hauschild, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Mike Hauschild.
Here's Jabari Blanche. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Jabari Blanche.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Line towards center field. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear.
In now, number 2. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Grounded foul off to the right side. A runner at first with no outs here. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now the 2-1 pitch. He's running. He pulls this one into right. But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first?
Now batting, catcher, Taylor Ward.
Ready once again, Taylor Ward.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
0-1 the count.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Chopped weakly to the left. Davis has got it. There's one. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Stepping in now, Jose Rojas. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. In the dirt here, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw, and he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Shot to third. Davis brings it in. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Into the box, Alberto Trinfel. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away. Runners on first and third, 2 away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. John Lamb takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 26, John Lamb.
Now at the plate, J.D. Davis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Here's a strike. The 1-2. Hit high and deep to right center. Young on the move. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tyler White.
Tyler White will bat next. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope,
A ball and no strikes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Four is our score as we play the 6th. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. The 2-2 is a fastball that misses. Derek Fisher waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
Now batting, left fielder, Derek.
Digging in once again, Derek Fisher. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ball 2 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
White leads off first with 1 away. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, captain, Max Stassi.
Ready now, Max Stassi. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup over the inside corner. Hard hit at third. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and one man left on base. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth, and we are tied 4-4. Stepping into the box, number 95. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip.
95.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line. But this will be a foul ball. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Montana.
Standing in now, Nolan Fontana. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. So far 2 for 3 in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And no one will track it down. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Popped him up. House shield shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 59.
So striding in, number 59. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit up. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. 2 out with a man at first. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Running is Young. Pitch outside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Young Jr. at second with 2 down. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jabari Blash. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First offering on its way. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Blash is exactly a 1-for-3 hitter. That means a .333 batting average.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
This one's down to third. Davis grabs it cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We're through 6 full, and we are tied 4-4. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. We're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here. Stepping up now, Sierra. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Number 14.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Popped high in the air. Fontana is under it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now, Tony Kemp. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box now, Kyle Tucker. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Nope. And that one stayed up a little high. All knotted up, 4-4 the score here in the 7th. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. He pulls this one into right, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Stepping in now, Gary Cox. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. Bottom of the seventh now from Anaheim. Get up and stretch, and we are tied 4-4. James Hoyt gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Striding in once again, number 2, 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far.
Left fielder, number 2.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sharp ground ball to third. And there's one down now.
The catcher, number 99, Taylor Ward.
So coming to the plate, Taylor Ward. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. One out, nobody on. And this catches the outside corner, strike one. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Cox moving in. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Rojas.
Into the box now, Jose Rojas, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a little tapper. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. And a neck-high fastball that time. Two out, nobody on. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2, you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Stepping in, Alberto Trinfo, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
stepping in, number 95. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First offering on its way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. He beats the tag. Safe. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, especially does. Especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead run. And that ends the inning. 8th inning coming up. The Bees are out in front, 5-4. Noah Ramirez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 25, Noah Ramirez.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And that'll be a base hit. So very quickly here, the potential tying run is aboard to start the 8th.
Now batting, third baseman.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
J.D. Davis the next to bat as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Tyler White. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Derek Fisher, the next to bat. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Long throw to third. And he'll make it to third base safely with only one out as the go-ahead run.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
And the squeeze is on here, and he gets it down. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. So a gutsy call there, as that takes some serious stones to call the suicide squeeze this late in the game, but the go-ahead run comes in to score. Into the box, Sierra, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Fisher at third with 2 away. Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Grizzlies are out in front, 6-5. Tony Sipp is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 29, Tony Sipp.
Stepping into the box, Nolan Fontana. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Nolan Fontana.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. The pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Now at the plate, number 59. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Really dotting the corners here with the fastball. 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Stassi recovers. The throw to first is in. Akil Morris enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tony Kemp, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded up the first baseline. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
So striding forward now, Kyle Tucker. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And there's ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home is looked at for a cold strike. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Now batting,
Gary Cox will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Ball 1, no strike.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Young racing back. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 2nd of the game, and they take a 7-5 lead.
The bullpen is going to have to take care of business in the bottom half of this inning, but they're going to be able to throw a lot freer that they've got that extra run to play with. Insurance runs are always huge.
now batting, the first baseman, Julian.
Standing in now, Yuli Gurriel, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ball and a strike. Fastball swung on and hit to second. Trimble comes up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Grizzlies are out in front, 7-5. Stepping up to the plate, number 2. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The catcher, number 99, Taylor Ward.
Now to the plate, Taylor Ward. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied into very shallow right. Tucker coasts under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Rojas.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Rojas. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Comes set with the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Two-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
Think he was sitting on that pitch right there? He absolutely smoked that ball. You could tell the grimace on his face that he wanted to keep that one fair.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
7-5, how today's comes to an end. The Fresno Grizzlies came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. James Hoyt gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Tony Sipp works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 5th of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Grizzlies, 7 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Stingers, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon, and please drive home safely.